Hey y'all, welcome to Looking Glass Tarot. I am doing another missing person, and this one is on a 15-year-old Native American young lady. She went missing October 22nd, 2021. I hope I'd say her name correctly. It's Nevaeh Kingbird. On the day she went missing, her mom called her to check on her, and she did not sound right. According to her mom, she kind of felt like something was wrong, so she went to check on her. When she got there was a bunch of teenagers in her home, and she told them that they needed to leave, and because she felt uncomfortable, she went back to her car. She called the police came. They made all of the teenagers leave, and according to, I don't know who told the mom, but Nevaeh and her cousin went out the back door. And she did not return home, so her mother reported her missing. She had ran away before, and but she wouldn't stay gone that long of a period of a time, her mom said. And her mom said she was having mental health issues. So, she was reported at her friend's house after that, but no other leads or information has come in about her since then. So there are detectives on the case, but they have not come up with anything. So let's see what we get into. And her year anniversary for missing will be coming up soon, and there's no information or no leads on her. Nevaeh, can you tell us what you were doing, where you were headed when you left your house after the police came and your mom made your friends leave? Where were you headed when you left your house? Okay. So the Page of Pentacles, but I did get it in reverse. So the Page of Pentacles is about a younger person. A lot of times the Pentacles, it's earthly. Starting out on a new adventure. So I kind of felt like I kind of feel like she wanted new things and wanted to do things different, was kind of tired of the same rut she was in. But being that she was so young, there wasn't anything she could do about it at that time, because she was only 15, so she had to finish school, she had to get things done. But with it being reversed, it's kind of like that enthusiasm. It's kind of like she was stuck, She was kind of stuck with having to stay where she was at and be where she was at. So, she was looking for something different. And that's what the Seven of Cups comes in as. She thought this choice, just going away and maybe being away for a little bit, could change things. Seven of Cups comes in with, it can be about illusions. It could be about things seem different than they really are. Because it's about, they've got this cup with all these choices in it. But she had to be careful, because at 15, choices that she chooses may not be what she thinks they are. So it could be about illusions, not seeing the real picture. So I kind of feel like she made a choice to go leave her house, but the choice she made was not a good one, because she's seen it one way, but it really turned out to be the other. Can you clarify the Seven of Cups? Oops, there we go. The Hermit. So the Hermit is about going within yourself sometimes, not communicating with the others. It's about sitting and kind of like hiding out, but it's kind of like, you don't want to be sociable. You'd rather just be by yourself for a while. You want to think about things. Sometimes the Hermit is about realizing what is the right thing to do, or realizing what you didn't realize before. So you got to move forward and out of the Hermit mode to get to where you need to be. So it's kind of like, for a while there, she didn't want to say anything. She didn't want to tell anybody where she was at. Can you clarify what happened after you left your friend's house? What happened after you left your friend's house? Oh. So she got into a conflict or an argument, disagreement with someone. I got the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords usually is like within a community. So it's kind of like maybe her and her group of friends got into a fight about something. She didn't agree with them. Sometimes it's like if you're in a group situation and there's always like that one person that's kind of the leader. Or kind of like, you know, everybody kind of listens and looks up to that person. So it's kind of like there was conflict within that group. Can you clarify the conflict card? So the Ten of Swords is about a burden. So there was a, you know, you see the swords are in the crow's back. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to this angle. So it was like he was burdened. He couldn't go anymore. He was at the end. He was, you know, because with his wings, the sword's going through his wings, he can't fly. So it's kind of like she was at a spot where there's nothing she could do. She was burdened by a lot of things, and she just felt like this is just got to be the end of it. This is just, something's wrong. Can you clarify the burden? Can you clarify the Ten of Swords? The Emperor. So the Emperor is like an older person, kind of like a father figure. It could be a teacher, but it's someone that's older that comes in. They're usually experienced in whatever they're doing, life, their job, just in general, they have that experience. So it's kind of like there was she was talking to an older person, even an authoritative figure. He could have been someone that's like a teacher or a preacher or law enforcement. It could be somebody higher up like that, but she was talking to someone that's probably, I would say, 40s, maybe 50s. Okay, so now we got the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is about disagreement too. You see how they've all got their wands and they're all kind of going at each other and fighting. So there was more conflict. There was a lot of, it seems like wherever she was at, there was a lot of conflict. I don't think this person was happy with what decisions she was making or what choices she had made. I don't think this person was very happy. Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is strength. A lot about strength. The Queen of Wands comes in as a strong, older person, experienced. Sometimes the Queen of Wands can be short and curt with their words. I kind of feel like this person was just like didn't sugarcoat a lot of things. Was kind of very quick tongued and a very strong person. They were kind of like, I'm going to tell you what I think, and it's not really, if you don't like it or not, it's not really a concern of mine. But I'm going to tell you how I feel. So what happened? I was trying to get out, so what happened when you left your friend's house? But this is the Eight of Wands, so that's about leaving somewhere quickly, heading in a different direction. Sometimes it can mean about new beginnings and finding new things and taking a new approach or a new look at things. But I kind of feel like she just kind of left where she was at. Excuse me. Where she was at with these people. I just kind of feel like she left quickly. I feel like it was a couple of older people that she was talking to, and I kind of feel like with the whole conflict, and after what they told her, she just left pretty quickly. Where did you go when you left? So this is the World card. So the World card is usually about accomplishment, new things, new beginnings. I achieved everything I want to achieve. For me, she did have the world ahead of her. Because she was just 15, you know, she had the whole world there. She could make her life what she wanted it to be, and I kind of felt like that's what she wanted. She was thinking about what she could achieve, what she could accomplish, and I kind of feel like that's where she was at, wanting change, wanting different, wanting the world. She wanted it to be how she wanted it to be. Did someone hurt you? Did someone hurt you? Yes, someone hurt her. The Three of Hearts. Sorry. The Three of Swords. Broken heart. Sometimes it can feel like you kind of got stabbed in the back, like somebody deceived you or hurt you. So I kind of feel like that's what happened. Her heart had gotten broken. Something didn't turn out the way she wanted it to. This was what she thought she was going to achieve and get, and what she was working for did not happen. Something came in and broke her heart and changed the whole trajectory of it. Who broke your heart? Who broke your heart? Who broke your heart? The Empress. So the Empress is about intuition. It can also be about rebirth. It can be about babies, new beginnings, intuition. It can be about abundance. Sometimes the Empress can go along on the lines of deceit, because sometimes the Empress can keep things to herself, or keep things hidden. So I kind of feel like maybe her mom, or someone really close to her that she considered her mom, or considered along, feel like she was that close to that person. I kind of feel like they broke her heart. Where did you go? Where did you end up? Why haven't you contacted your parents? Why haven't you contacted your mom? Why haven't you contacted your mom? So I got the Empress again. So now the Empress is in reverse, which means not using your intuition. So it does mean deceit. So when the Empress is in reverse, this person that she cared very much about and loves very much deceived her. They deceived her and hurt her. What happened? What happened when you left this person that deceived you and hurt you? What happened? Ten of Wands. So there's the burden card again. So now we moving in with the burden, another burden card, which I got up here. So this caused her to have she was very burdened by this deceit. Okay. Where did you go from there? I'm getting a broken heart again. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. Are you alive on this earth still? Are you still with us on this earth? What happened? What happened to you? Okay, I got another card. The Magician. So the Magician can be as above and so below. So as in heaven, as on earth. It can also be, the Magician is one of those people who are very quick. They're also easy to make choices. I mean, they make their choices easily, and they're normally good at what they do. Magician is very smart, but they're also, they do fall on all of the elements, so they kind of have a little bit of emotion. They have a little bit of fire in them. They have a little bit of wind and air and earth. So I kind of feel like this, for this reading, it's another deception card. It's about she wasn't expecting it because the hand was quicker than the eye. And here comes the World again. So her whole, what is she saying here is this burden broke her heart and changed her whole world. Where are you now? Are you still on earth with us? Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is, you see the mermaid there with cups spilt, and then there's two cups up. So it's kind of like she kind of felt like she was concentrating on what she had lost and not what she had left, because she could pick up and take what she had left and build on it. But I feel like she did not feel that she could do that. Did someone hurt you? The Sun. So she says, the Sun tells me it's going to be revealed. Something is going to come about her disappearance. The Sun card is about accomplishments, new beginnings, new things. It could also mean that she is in that headspace of she's got new things, new beginnings, and she's got everything she wanted. That could be along the lines of this card. Because the next card is the Tower. So something happened that she was not expecting. The Tower is a change, and it's usually things ending and new things beginning. The thing with the Tower card is you don't see that happening. You don't see it coming. And it kind of goes in with all of this. She didn't see this. She was not expecting this to happen. And whoever this person was that deceived her, it broke her heart. I mean, it, like she said, it changed her whole world. And the Tower come in. Ooh, let me ask. Can you tell us your energy now? Can you tell us your energy now? So I get the Five of Swords again, which is, so she's telling me it was more, this is conflict. Disagreement. So there was very much a disagreement after she left her home. Can you give us your energy? So the Three of Wands is about looking off, hoping for new things, hoping for new beginnings, hoping for new horizons, looking off into the horizons, looking for something new. Can you clarify the Three of Wands? are you still with us? Give us your energy. Can you clarify the Three of Wands? The Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is like she was at when this happened, she had to take everything in. The Hanged Man usually means at a higher position, taking everything in, figuring things out. Things look differently now. I wish I had seen it before. I wish I'd have listened and seen it before. That's what I'm hearing. Before we go, would you give us your energy? Let us know your energy. So the Six of Swords is about heading off in a new direction. She's literally in a boat and she is heading off. She's in a canoe, as a matter of fact. And she's heading in a new direction. New life, new direction, new adventure. And because it's water, it's an emotional adventure. I feel like something happened that she may not be with us anymore. Yeah. So once again, she's saying her choices, it was an illusion. It was an illusion. It was an illusion. Let me grab one more deck here. Well, I'll just ask out of this one again. Let's see. What would you like to tell us before we go? Give us a final card on where you're missing. Will you be found? Will you be found? Will you be found? Will you be found? So I ask, will she be found? And the High Priestess comes in as intuition, intellect. The High Priestess is she's probably one of the smartest people in the deck as far as the queens, and she's kind of like the queens all together. She's very smart, she's very intellect, she's very all-seeing. With the High Priestess coming in, I do believe she will be found. I think it's going to be it is going to be a little bit longer before she's found, but I do believe that she's going to be found. Let's see. How long will it be, do you think, before you will be found? How long do you think it will be? So the King of Cups is an emotional person. They do everything emotionally led, but they're very smart. They'll stand behind you. They'll protect you, and they're very charismatic. They're very charismatic people. So I think this is the type of person that's gonna they're a go-getter kind of. So I kind of feel like somebody's coming in that's gonna really take her case on and want to know how long. Let's see. So the Four of Wands is about celebration. So I do think she will be found. Give us a final time frame. When do you think she'll be found? Justice. Yep, the Justice cards come in. So the Justice card coming in is, karma, what comes around goes around. If whatever you put out into the universe, you will get back. If you do something wrong, you're gonna pay for it one way or the other. So I kind of feel like she feels there is going to be justice for her. Can you give us a time frame of when you think this will be? Let me give us a time frame. Oop, too many. I'm going to say, well, I'm going to say within the next probably the next 9 months. I don't think it will be her anniversary date. Something's going to come up around that day, I think. Something other than just saying, hey, it's her anniversary, it's a year. I think it's going to be anywhere between 9 weeks and 9 months that something's going to come up about her. Something's going to come up earlier than later, but I think what comes up is going to be just maybe some more leads or maybe some chatter. But I do think she will be found, and I think there will be some justice for her. So that's my reading for her. I will try to do a reading again on her in probably about a month or so. Maybe do one on maybe where she's at. Maybe try to do a reading on where she's at. Okay, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great day.